In my last video, I talked about how HTML, CSS, and JavaScript are the three web technologies needed to build a website. To be more precise, I'm talking about the front end, which runs on the user's browser. Today, I'm going to be concentrating on JavaScript, specifically the Document Object Model, popularly known as DOM. Every HTML document is represented inside a browser as a DOM tree. HTML tags are known as element nodes, which forms the structure of the document. Text are also nodes. Everything, even comments, are part of a DOM tree. DOM provides a variety of methods to interact with and manipulate web page elements. We can divide the DOM into 5 categories: document interface methods, element interface methods, node interface methods, event target interface methods, and collections, also known as node list interface methods. So let's start with the document interface methods. This category represents the entire HTML document and serves as the entry point to the content. Some of the methods include the create element. It just means you can use this method to create any HTML element. The create text node similarly creates a string of texts. Get element by ID returns an element with a specified ID. Get elements by class name returns a collection of all elements with a specific class name. Get elements by tag name returns a collection of all elements with a specific tag name. Query selector returns the first element that matches a specified CSS selector. Query selector all returns a list of all elements that match a specified CSS selector. Next off, we have the element interface methods. This category represents individual HTML elements within the document. Elements are the building block of the DOM. The methods include get attributes, which returns the value of a specified attribute. Get attribute names returns a list of all attribute names of an element. Has attribute checks if an element has a specified attribute. Remove attribute removes a specified attribute from an element. Set attribute adds a specified attribute to an element and gives it a specified value. Then matches checks if an element matches a specified CSS selector. Node interface method. This category includes all types of nodes within the document. So, not just elements, but also text nodes, comment nodes, document nodes. All elements are nodes, but not all nodes are elements. It's important to point that out. And some of the methods include append child, which adds a node to the end of a list of children of a specified parent node. Clone node means just clone a node, an existing node. Contains checks if a node contains another node. Get root node returns the root node of the specified node. Has child nodes checks if a node has any child nodes. Insert before inserts a node before a reference node as a child of a specified parent node. Is equal node checks if two nodes are equal. Compare document position compares the document position of two nodes. Is same node checks if two nodes are the same. Normalize merges adjacent text nodes and removes empty text nodes in a specified node. Remove child removes a child node from a specified parent node. Replace a child with another node. Next up, we have the event target interface method. This category deals with events and how they are handled within the document. Events could be click, mouse over, or a specified keystroke. I'll make an in-depth video about JavaScript events in the future. It includes event listeners, event objects, and event handling mechanisms. There are 3 methods. Add event listener, which attaches an event handler to an element. Remove event listener. Self-explanatory, just removes an event handler that was attached to an element. Dispatch events dispatches an event to the element. Finally, we have collection or node list interface methods. This is the category that deals with collection of nodes, node lists, HTML collection, and other specialized collections. Methods include item, which returns a node at a specified index in a node list, like an array. It's basically an array. Entries returns an iterator allowing to go through all key valued pairs contained in the node list, so like a dictionary. For each calls a function for each element in a node list. Keys returns an iterator allowing to go through all keys contained in the node list. Finally, values returns an iterator allowing to go through all values contained in the node list. So, what do all these methods put together mean? Simple. It means we can manipulate entire HTML documents. Not just that, we can create and manipulate CSS properties too, without having to reload the page or create another entirely different page. In fact, we can even create entire documents using just JavaScript. Oh, and I don't think I should have to say this, but these are not all the methods available. There are many more. These are just the most popular ones you'll encounter the most when working with JavaScript.